Are we near a lockout, would you say? For baseball? How close are we? Because
I think it's more.
I really don't. I don't want it to happen, but I have a feeling it's going to happen. Like once we hit June and July after like the Stanley Cup and NBA Finals, we're fucked if we don't have baseball.
Okay. Well, first off, we're not going to lose any games next season. The lockout expires after next season.
I know, but after next season, that's what I'm worried about. You know.
Yeah, I am worried because there is a lot of saber rattling going on about a salary cap right now, and I understand like why a very small number of owners here's what everyone needs to understand. The number of owners who actually want a salary cap is very small. I'm talking these are your Bob Nuttings, your Dick Monforts, maybe we'll throw Bruce Sherman in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if you throw Tom Ricketts in there anyways, because he doesn't want to spend money all the time.
Maybe Tom Ricketts too. I mean, like, because Tom Ricketts is also in that weird privileged position where he fully trusts his player development system to the point where he doesn't feel he needs to spend money all that much.
A little too much, anyways. I would like the contract made for Kyle Tucker by now, anyways.
Yes. So this being said, I do think that we are more likely headed to a lockout. But the good news is that unlike the last time we were facing this, the media is starting the battle on the players' behalf right now. Mm-hmm. I can't remember when this was, but sometime this season, Jeff Passan was, I think, on Buster Olney's podcast, and they were talking lockout. And Passan said, Rob Manfred needs to really think with the owners and say, are we really going to keep this great new generation of great baseball players like Fernando Tatis, like Bobby Witt, like like Zach Wheeler, from the fans and like lose all this revenue just over a salary cap? And so he's already kind of like fighting that battle for the players. And so I think the fact that we're having it now and it's already started and we're fresh out of the All-Star break, and that battle is going to continue into the offseason, at the winter meetings, all throughout next season. I think it's going to get to the point where the owners are going to, per usual, lose the narrative. Mm-hmm. Especially now with like guys like Bob Nutting in Pittsburgh, where like their complete strategy or lack thereof has just become more and more blatant.
It's very bleak in Pittsburgh anyways. Only thing they have is Paul Skeens, and that's really it.
Yeah, Paul Skeens in a great stadium.
Yes. And I know people have started talking about, like, David Sampson's already talking about it, like how I think he's for this salary cap. That's how I've kind of read it. I could be completely wrong if he wants to call me out. But I feel like he, as you ran the Marlins and stuff, I think he would want it because it'll be like he could do what he wants pretty much.
Well, look, here's if I'm Tony Clark, the head of the MLB Players Association, and they're talking salary cap, I'm saying, you want a salary cap? Great, but that means you also have to install a salary floor.
Oh yeah.
That the salary cap can be like whatever, but at a minimum, teams should be spending on payroll, we'll say $125 million.
I say $200 million. I want to see how people go crazy with that anyways.
We can certainly work up to $200 million, but I think that like between 110 and 125 is a good round number to start with, at least if God forbid we are destined to go down that route. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to happen at the end of the day, just because we are at the point where like salaries have gone up and up and up. That genie has been let out of the bottle. You can't put it back in.